In today's video, I'm going to share with you an awesome drill simply using a wedge and how this exercise is going to help you load better in your backswing and move your trail foot better on the way down for more speed and better contact. Make sure you check this video out. Welcome back to the TruGolf Academy. You've joined me, Jon Watts, today at Branston Golf and Country Club. Today's video, as I mentioned there in the intro, is going to be an exercise, a really simple drill, just using a wedge. It doesn't matter which one, so I've got a gap wedge here, but it could be a pitch, gap, sand, lob, does not matter. We're going to be popping that underneath our trail foot, and this exercise is really going to help you load better in the backswing, and it's also going to help you use the legs better on the downswing. So it's a real multi-use exercise, but a very simple one. So what we're talking about in terms of loading better in the backswing, as we wind up to the top of the swing, we want the pressure to be felt on the inside of our trail thigh, trail leg. So my trail side is the one that's furthest away from the target, so from my right leg, for a right-handed golfer, and I want the pressure as I load up to the top of the backswing to be felt through the inside edge of my trail thigh and knee and the inside edge of the foot. We would not want to see a movement where our hips start to sway away from the target and the pressure is actually felt towards the outside edge, and we wouldn't want the opposite where our pressure is feeling like it's hanging over our lead leg that's closer to the target. So we really want to make a good coiled backswing. That is not a big lateral shift. Some head movement is perfectly acceptable. We want to make a coiled movement where that pressure is felt on the inside of our trail foot. That's the backswing part. On the downswing, this exercise is going to help you roll that trail foot correctly towards the lead leg, allowing your pressure to move towards your front foot, your lead side, which allows our body to open. Massive power source. What do we see with a number of golfers? That sort of trail foot movement where they're aware that they're trying to finish up onto their toe, but they do it and their pressure is hanging back. You can almost see a reverse C position there in my spine, and although my body is turned to face the target, my pressure is definitely on my trail foot, on my back foot, away from the targets. This exercise is going to help us load into our trail side on the backswing and really push off or explode from our trail side on the downswing. So it's shifting our pressure better to our back foot, to our front foot, in simple terms. So what we're going to be doing, I'm going to use a driver here with this drill, but this is relevant with any golf club. I don't mind whether we're talking about an iron or a driver. And what we're simply going to be doing is actually putting the wedge on the ground so the face is pointing down towards the ground. The club shaft is pointing away from the target. And I'm going to be using that as a wedge underneath my foot. So almost like, and it could be a doorstop even, but you're just going to be using that to angle your trail foot slightly so it's rolled inwards a little bit here. And what we're going to be doing is when we're making the backswing, we're really getting that sensation, the pressure is felt on the inside of that foot. If I rolled the foot, very difficult actually with the wedge there, my foot is spinning over the top of the wedge. You'll feel that it's very, very awkward to do that. So we want the pressure to be felt, sensed on the inside of that foot, but this stops me swaying the trail hip away from the target or the trail knee. So it gives me a nice coiled movement that I'm looking for in the backswing. And on the downswing, this exercise, I'm simply going to be feeling like I push off this trail foot. So I feel on my trail foot, my trail knee is moving towards my lead side. That means that on the downswing, my pressure is moving towards my lead side, and that allows my body to start to rotate better towards the target. Massive power source, but really going to help our quality of contact, our strike as well. So a little bit harder in terms of the setup perhaps with the driver, because we're going to be popping it on a tee. Quite simple on a range. I just may take a second here to get the wedge in the correct position. So I'm going to set up around here and I'm going to just move that in slightly. Let's delve straight into this. So I've got my foot against my gap wedge here that's on the ground. It's angled my foot in slightly. That does not mean I'm holding that knee dead straight on the backswing. As I coil here, the pressure's felt on the inside of that trail thigh. Yes, I maintain some flex in the knee, but you will see that I can still allow that leg to straighten somewhat, allow that hip to rotate behind me. And I really feel if I make that backswing that the pressure is on the inside of that trail thigh there, which is exactly where I want it to be. On the downswing, it's going to be push off that wedge. And that really feels like my trail foot, my trail knee moves towards my lead side to allow my body to get open and my pressure to move forwards. Let's give it a whirl. As I said, I'm using a driver here, but this is very relevant with any golf club. Let's give it a whirl. Let's really feel that resistance on the backswing and use it on the downswing. I feel like I need to take that out into the course. I couldn't have hit that straighter. That was straight down the middle. To start with, you know, I did that at a nice slow pace. I didn't try and over rush it. I can put the speed into it, but I'm really trying to sense the movement first of all. Sense that I can load correctly in the backswing and push off that trail foot on the downswing. Let's do one with a little bit more speed, but that felt great. Very happy with the result there. Two for two. I'll take that, a definite fairway finder for me. That exercise really helps me get that sensation of loading better in the backswing and then using that. So we're really using our pressure correctly. And if we can do that, massive power source, something that many amateur golfers definitely don't utilize enough. If this video has helped, please make sure you hit the thumbs up. Do put some comments below. It's great to hear from you guys, videos you'd like me to film, anything that you're struggling with. And of course, make sure you hit the subscribe button there and the bell icon. It just means you get notified when a new video goes live, at least 2 instructional videos a week to help your game. Cheers guys, we'll see you soon.